Good evening, everyone. Late Night Mega here, and tonight we're playing Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild because I was in the mood for a open world game. Why was I in the mood for an open world game? What is wrong with me? Someone call for help. I don't know, it's like a calamity over here, but yeah, I was in the mood for an open world game. I did do a test playthrough just getting through the, okay, it's going to overwrite my previous. I did do a test playthrough just getting through the Great Plateau. It's kind of like the intro area, that could take like several hours or days or years to complete. Okay, not that long. Just to kind of remember some things and... because I have played this game before, but I only got as far as like just past Kakariko Village, so a lot of this is going to be new to me. But anyways, just doing like a test playthrough of the Great Plateau, just to kind of get a feel for the game, get used to the controls again, and things like that. So yeah, once we get to Kakariko Village, and even before then, this is going to turn into like a blind playthrough pretty quickly. I am still going to look up some information, like if I get stuck or something, I might still look up information online. Link. But Link here is waking up. And one thing I kind of discovered while playing through the sort of opening the Great Plateau, which is where we're at right now, is that, well, with things being as big as they are and expansive and lots of things to explore in that, I'm actually going to have longer episodes for this game. I'm going to aim for about 45 minutes to an hour. So most of them will probably end up being like 50 to 55 minutes long. But to kind of compensate for that, I'm only going to upload a few episodes a week. I'm thinking Saturday, Sunday, and then like a midweek Wednesday. Don't interrupt me. I'm making important announcements. My long slumber. We had a slumber party by ourselves. It's like Link has his own Nintendo Switch. So we get the Sheikah Slate. Yeah, there's kind of a lot of advanced looking technology in this game compared to other Zeldas. Especially with like the Sheikah Slate. He kicks the chest and hurts his foot. Yep, so we can open... Oh, we can go into our inventory. We actually have armor points. I'm not going to put any of that on yet.
Hold the Sheikah Slate up to the pedestal. That will show you the way.
Alright. Or it'll open the door for us. There is a lot of like really cool plot in this Zelda, and it kind of explains some things about like the overall story of the Zelda franchise. It's very neat.
Link, you are the light. Our light. That must shine upon Hyrule once again. Now go.
If you say so. We have a stamina bar here. little green bar, so we'll have to monitor that closely. We can climb stuff. Climbing is kind of a big part of the game, and oh, I don't have a weapon. That's what Link was reaching for there. And we'll just, you know, run out into the open world in our underwear. That's what I usually like to do on a Saturday. So yeah, as you can kind of tell by this glimpse that the game is giving us here, this is going to be a very expansive land. There's tons of stuff to find. I'm probably not going to find everything, but I'm going to try and collect as much as I can. As much as I come across. If you guys have seen some of my other playthroughs, especially like RPGs and such, a weapon. I do want to get a... okay, I do have that equipped. I do like to run around and make sure I collect items, because you never know when you're going to need them. So we've got some shrooms here. In this game, we're not actually going to pick up hearts from enemies. What you have to do is you have to eat food, and you can cook food to get more health back. We have multiple weapons, so we can change those here. They're both the same, so we don't have to worry about that. Oh, we have various things we can interact with. There's no real point to doing that other than just kind of showing things off. Showing off this new land of Hyrule we're in. Grab this apple. You can grab, climb trees and grab apples. There's another apple on this tree. There we go. Got it. Let's talk to this guy. And since we didn't put any clothes on, we'll get a couple different lines of dialogue. They're insignificant. Yeah, like this. Are you not chilly? And we're just kind of ignoring that. According to legend, this is the birthplace of the entire kingdom of Hyrule. Neat. That temple over there is going to be pretty important. The site of many sacred ceremonies. Ever since the decline of the kingdom 100 years ago, it has sat abandoned in a state of decay. A mere ghost of its former self. Alrighty. We're going to grab... yeah, we can grab this torch. To set things up. It's a secret to everybody. Yeah, our weapons in this game do have durability. So we can lose weapons, and we get a baked apple. Well, it was laying there, and the game said I could take it. So a baked apple will restore more health than a regular apple, and in general, cooked food restores more health than regular food. Is there a reason for me to be up here? Not particularly, other than to get a view. Oh, there's some enemies over there. We should go deal with them. Yeah, let's do that, shall we? There is a stealth element to this game. We can crouch here by clicking the... I'm busy.
Head for the point marked on the map in your Sheikah slate.
Don't talk too loud, you'll alert them. Okay, we have to access this now. We're going to this part. Yeah, about that. Oh, they found me. I'm actually not going to contend with them. Because they have spears, and they kind of have some reach with that. We'll come back and deal with them later. I did not mean to fall down here. But now that I'm here... Oh. I can just take fish from the water. Okay. You don't want to run out of stamina in the water, because then you will drown. Fortunately, there's not much space we have to swim here. Oh, yeah, I'll take this. Rusty broadsword, that's a pretty decent weapon for where we're at right now. Oh, let's remember that spot for later. And actually... I wouldn't mind picking up some more fish, but what I really want to do... So this is why I didn't want to put pants on, because I was going to go swimming. What I really want to do is come up here. And you saw that inner circle of flowers there, right? So that's actually going to be kind of significant. And what happens is we can jump off there and into the flowers, and we get a Korok. So we can, yeah, we can see the Koroks. They're from, introduced first in Wind Waker. I love those little guys. They sound like little rattles as they move. They're so cute. But they give us Korok seeds, which will be important at some point. Am I supposed to find some enemies? Oh. Yeah, see, I've already gone, like, so far off the, intended path. And we'll press this and we'll get our other stick. And we'll stick it to him. Tree branch, yeah. Well, I guess we were branching out. And up here we have, yeah, acorns. We can roast those and they'll restore more hearts as well. You can also combine different food items and cook them together and get a concoction that can grant you even more health bonuses. Oh, there's more apples over here. Or acorns. There's more apples here. Definitely want to be getting as many of these as I can get. Okay, fine, I can't get that. But I can get this Woodcutters Axe. That's going to be useful later on. We can also just randomly throw away our weapons if we're done with them. But I am not done with this tree branch yet. Did I just... Oh, it's a rock. Where... It said I could take. Okay. For now, let's just continue on this main path. Now we have another enemy here. The Choo-Choo. And they drop Choo-Choo jelly. There's stuff we can do with those monster parts later, and we can go into our inventory. And we can also equip stuff here. You can see we have a limited number of spots to hold various weapons and things like that. Can this... Oh, actually, I see an enemy over there. We're just going to throw this at him. Because I can. And this. And we can also pick up the enemy's weapons. In this case, we get a Boko club. And we want to search these things because they give us various ancient equipment things. I don't actually know what we do with those. I know they're important and I know they're good, so we want to collect as many of them as we can. If I go up this way, just kind of looking for some hidden things in the environment. But I guess enough playing around with this. We can run through this water. I love the sound effects for this game. I feel like we could use more music though, but I think the intention is to make this just kind of feel like you're just out in the wild. Grab his Boko club. I thought I saw another, like, piece of him, like, fly off that way. Maybe that wasn't... Maybe that was something else. And sometimes we come across treasures, so what do we get here? Trousers. More pants that I refuse to wear. Alright, I don't think there's much else. I'm probably missing stuff, too. That's probably going to happen. I don't think I want to go down... Oh. There's enemies down there. That's an enemy camp. Not quite ready to deal with that. Let's actually go up and... I think there's something I can get at this temple right now. See, this is why I don't play a ton of open world games, because I just get so sidetracked so easily. Like, just looking at stuff, and then I go over there, and then I see something else, and then I go over that way. And then, next thing I know, I'm, like, so far off the main path that I was intending to go on to begin with. That's just kind of how these games go, but, hey, we're just kind of having fun, having a nice, relaxing stroll through this game, beating up some of these Bobkins, Bokos, Bokoblins. And again, I want to investigate all of these ancient statue-like things. Because there is something you get from each of them. Okay, I don't need to go on that side. If you run out of stamina completely... Oh, an arrow. What, for just walking over the dirt jar? Five arrows, cool. And there's a treasure here we can get, which is our first bow in the game. So yeah, draw bow, release to fire. You can also cancel out of it by pressing the B button. If you're like drawn and then you like don't want to fire the arrow. Okay, I guess I did not quite need to do that yet. Wasn't sure if we were going to get something or trigger something. Oh, we got these already. I'm just approaching them from a different angle. Yeah, so see, if our stamina runs out, then we have to wait until it completely refills and we move a bit slower until it does. So you really got to watch that stamina meter. I'm not the biggest fan of the stamina meter, though when it comes to, like, climbing and how much you can climb, I kind of understand having a stamina meter for that, but I wish I could just, like, infinitely run. I wish I could infinitely run in real life, too. Truth is, I can only do short sprints very much similar to this, and then I get winded. Oh, I thought I saw something glittering in the thing. It was just one of the blue petals. Okay, so now I want to approach those guys, but I want to do so from this angle. What is that on the bridge there? Okay, that's not anything. Huh. Didn't quite get there. Now with arrows... Hit enemies in the head, you can get a critical hit. And so a lot of times you find, like, these enemy camps. One thing I want to do with this particular camp... and that like lookout guy, he'll like sound a horn. But one thing I can do is do that and blow up a whole bunch of enemies in there without having to really deal with them. Or deal with them entirely. Ouch. That really hurt. I might actually end up dying here. Let's just stuff our face. Yeah, I'll end up dying there. Gotta be careful with that guy. Because I can't just one-hit stun him. And that's our game over tune. It's just kind of like a somber sort of thing. You can die really easily in this game, as you can tell, but there's a lot of, like, very convenient quick save points or quick checkpoints. So usually if you die at, like, an enemy camp, you'll start back, like, just before you got into the fight. And you'll see that we still have our 6 arrows again. No. Oh, what are you guys gonna do? Whoa. What did I do there? I don't even know what I did to cause that. How... Okay, I had my bow out. And I was like... I was... Not really a waste, because if you don't hit something with your arrow, it will, you can pick it up there. Okay, let's invade this enemy camp again. Now that the enemies went back inside. We're going to be sneaky. Okay, and that'll kill the 2. I gotta not get hit by him. Uh-oh. Okay, I need to heal. Excuse me, that is not what I was trying to do. There we go. I'll take his weapon. The spiked Boko Club. My Boko Club broke. I'm not gonna save... I'm gonna save the spiked one for something better. Usually I'll use, like, my weakest weapons first. Bokoblin Fang and Bokoblin Guts. Yeah, that's what I want to be carrying around with me, is the guts of my dead enemies. Another bow. And for clearing out this camp, there's sometimes like treasures that you can only get once you clear out all the enemies from the camp. And here we get 5 fire arrows. Watch as I almost never use them. Sometimes if I don't know like where to get more of an item or a weapon from or something, I'll like avoid using it at all costs. Let's start heading towards our destination, shall we? Oh, there's another camp over there. We can take that on. It looks like it's just a... You know what? Let's take this strategically. I'm going to go up this way. You can climb basically anything here. Yeah, this is ridiculous. I would not be able to do that in real life. Not even close. But there's exploding barrels, and I know shooting regular arrows at them doesn't work. But a fire arrow does. Okay, so I did use a fire arrow. But it was fun. See, there's a bunch of different ways you can... They were grilling meat, and I'm stealing it. That is my meat now. You do also have to be careful because enemies can also, like, pick up those barrels and throw them at you. I had that happen to me in my test run of this. Oh, we could also have come up here and just pushed this down. That probably would have exploded the barrels too. So yeah, lots of different ways that you can approach situations. Oh, there's arrows over here. Why? Oh, that's why. We're having target practice. I don't mind taking all of your arrows. Yay, more arrows. Another thing is just don't get too attached to any particular weapon, because weapons tend to break really quickly in this game. Oh, hello. What is this? Oh, a traveler's sword. I'll take that. And our first shield. We can block with it. Oh, and arrows. He just had a lot of goodies for us, didn't he? Oh, yeah, I do want to go here. Wasn't I supposed to... I think I missed a talking to that old guy again. Because I went around like such a weird path. Maybe I was supposed to find him again at the temple. I don't know. But anyways, we're going to activate this shrine here. Oh no, this is the Sheikah Tower. The shrines are next. We have done it now. Oh, look, there's towers rising up all over Hyrule. And again, with the Sheikah technology, the Sheikah have like some technology and like magic combination that's really kind of cool. This game is set like many hundreds or thousands of years into the future from like the rest of the Zelda games. As far as the Zelda games that have been, you know, released thus far. In that regard, this almost kind of feels like the Mega Man, the Zelda version of like Mega Man Legends, because remember, Mega Man Legends was set like thousands of years past the other Mega Man series, the classic series and Zero series and X series. Oh, that voice is talking to me again.
Try to remember. You have been asleep for the past 100 years. The beast. When the beast regains its true power, this world will face its end.
Oh my.
Now then, you must hurry, Link.
Yeah, I don't know if you realize
Before
what
it's
game
too
this
late.
is. This isn't the hurry-up game. And I am definitely not the hurry-up player. Alright, follow the Sheikah Slate. Now we have to climb down the tower without killing ourselves. You can and do take fall damage. But there is kind of an easy way down this tower. We can just drop down here.
Oh!
And when we do, we get this old man again. It's almost as though a long dormant power has awoken quite suddenly. Yeah, that's exactly what it's like. I heard a voice. I think I know whose voice that is, but at this point in the game, we do not. Yeah. Calamity Ganon. Appeared suddenly and destroyed everything in his past. So many innocent lives were lost in its wake. For a century, the very symbol of our kingdom, Hyrule Castle, has managed to contain that evil, but just barely. There it festers, building its strength for the moment it will unleash its blight upon the land once again. It would appear that moment is fast approaching. Must ask you, courageous one, do you tend to make your way to the castle? Well, apparently. Here on this isolated plateau, we are surrounded on all sides by steep cliffs with no way down. If you were to try to jump off, well, no death could be more certain or more foolish.
Ooh.
A paraglider. That would be another story. A paraglider? I'm not just going to make demands of this old man. Not yet. Yes, I didn't come soaring down here on my own feathery wings, you know. But not for nothing. Let's see now. How about I trade it for a bit of treasure that slumbers nearby? Okay, so now we have to go to the shrines. Come, let me show you something. Alright. Don't be hasty now, just follow me. Move faster. I'll smack you, old man. Really? The one with the strange light. Ah, that is a shrine. We have to go there. Treasure for the paraglider. A fair exchange, I believe. Very well. Let's make our way there. We've got enemies and another enemy camp that we can contend with. Of course, you can also just run the other way and ignore all of them. But that is not what I intend to do. I like battling enemies. I have a ton of arrows. I can ambush them from afar. I caught their attention. Ha. Oh, I gotta get a new weapon here. Oh, are you throwing rocks at me? Yeah, enemies can use their shields to block as well. Oh, I can switch shields quickly too. But, main thing is, I got the treasure now. And that battle went fairly well. I cannot carry any more bows, so you've reached the limit on the number of bows we can carry. There's an arrow, the one we shot and missed. I have more arrows. Can never have enough arrows. Actually, with this, I should be able to cook. And the way we cook is we hold our ingredients. You can hold up to 5 at once, and then you plop them in and cook. And you get that little cutscene, and we got a fruit and mushroom mix. So now those will heal us for more. I'm going to make a few of those. We're going to skip this because we've seen that. I wish it would skip faster. Alright, and those will just sit in our inventory. Climb up here and grab our prize. Oh, another traveler's sword, but my inventory is full. So what can I get rid of? Probably the weakest thing. I shouldn't need a torch. So let's toss this out of here. And let's head off to the shrine. The Shrine of the Silver Monkey. Okay, not that shrine. So it looks like we could go swimming. Was that just red from the color I was seeing, or were those red fish? I was trying to see if there's like anything else down here. Oh, hey, there's something over there. Another one of these ancient statue things. There's another one. There's an ancient spring. Oh, hey, there's another one out here in the water. Can I guess I can't get anything from this one. Very well. Alright, and let's wander off into this shrine. The Omen Au Shrine. I'm probably not pronouncing that correctly. So we come up here and we touch it with our Sheikah Slate, and that will activate the shrine. And travel gate added to map, so that's just telling us that now we have access to, we can now teleport back to the shrine whenever we want. Very convenient to have a bunch of fast travel spots in this game when you're dealing with such a massive open world sort of game. Was that a televator? The Sheikah have invented televators. I love it. Oh, in the name of God is highly, I offer you this trial. So, the Magnesius Trial. So the first thing we want to do is go over here and insert our Sheikah Slate. There's some classic Zelda music here. And that gives us Magnesis. We can manipulate metallic objects using magnetism. Yeah, this Sheikah Slate is going to have like all sorts of different uses and powers. Drop that. You can hurt yourself by dropping stuff on your own head, so I recommend not doing that. This just kind of gives us a little look at what we can be using. And that enemy was a guardian type enemy. Want to get rid of him quickly because he can shoot kind of nasty lasers at you, and it's fun just ramming stuff with metallic objects, right? Now here, what the game wants us to do is make a bridge, and there's a treasure over there. I'm just seeing if there's another treasure, which I'm not seeing. We can kind of line things up with the shadows, plop it down and cancel, and we made a bridge. I'm also slightly moving the controller there, and that's why it's getting a little bit off center. Traveler's bow. My inventory is full, so I have to get rid of a bow. Well, the Traveler's bow is better than these, so we'll drop one of those. We'll pull the doors open. Hey, nope. And then, so these shrines act as kind of like little mini dungeons, puzzles. Sometimes there's battles involved. And then we get to the end and we touch this and just break everything. But that is actually the end of the trial. So there's shrines all over the place. I don't remember how many shrines are in the game. Isn't it like 120? 80? 100? I don't know. I know there's a lot of them. Oh, this monk is talking to us, this spirit monk from the Sheikah tribe, and he's giving us a spirit orb. Some of the words these guys say at the end might be slightly different, but I'm going to be skipping them, because it mostly is not going to matter. You'll get a spirit orb for completing each shrine. And we need 4 of them to do something. Alright, so we got the spirit orb treasure. Hi there. Yes, I did. Yeah, how did you know that? Clairvoyance? No, there seems to be more to this guy than what he's leading on so far. The appearance of those towers and the awakening of this shrine. All connected to that Sheikah slate you carry on your hip. What do you mean? Been quite some time since I've seen that Sheikah slate. Highly advanced tribe as the Sheikah inhabited these lands. Saved this kingdom time and time again, but their ancient technology disappeared long ago, or so it is said. Something like that survived all this time, hidden away in a shrine. Shrines are tucked away, yep. There are still 3 more on this plateau. Yeah, that wasn't the deal. Well, I suppose I changed my mind. I'm sure that won't be a problem for a young go-getter like you. I mean, I am brave enough to just run around in my underwear. So I guess I can do that some more. Get around from a high point. Got it. Take a look at the map on your Sheikah slate. Yes, he's explaining fast travel. Anywhere there's a blue icon, we can fast travel to. And it'll just act as a teleport. It's convenient, but I am not ready to do that yet because we have this here. And what this does is we can smash it by picking it up. And recall we had some stuff down here too. We can grab this treasure. Oh, that treasure you want to open normally. You want to kick that one? Amber. That is a precious gem, which I believe we sell those, and that's about all we can do with them. Okay, we're going to kick that treasure, because we're opening it not from the direct front. Opal, that's another precious gem. Can I... I mean, who needs to go fishing when you can just jump in the water and grab the fish as we're swimming? couple more metal barrels. We got some baked apples and roasted bass in here. Well, that can come in handy. Oh, there is... We can also grab this. Though there's not much point to that. Isn't there... There's a metal plank. Let's utilize this. And we're going to utilize it over here. There's a couple more treasures. As you can see, this mud here is insanely dangerous. In fact, the mud is instant death, really. I don't know if... Oh, that does work. So we can make a path and get these treasures. What do we get? Ooh, more fire arrows. Kick it. Oh, that just amuses me. Oh, and ice arrows. That's cool. I actually didn't get these treasures on my practice run. So that was a legitimate surprise at getting those. One other thing that is over here. You can see there's more things we can grab. And it looks like you can just kind of put this in there, which we can. And doing so gets us another Korok. Yahaha! So that was nifty. What else do we have this way? That forest. I don't think we're quite ready to go in there yet. Let's put that back for now, and actually I think we are about ready to... Is that a squirrel or something? I think that was a lizard. Oh, hey. A stamella shroom. That sounds close to stamina. You can probably combine it with something to get you stamina. Oh, hey. There's another... I need like a rock or something. I need a rock to pick up, perhaps? Where can I pick up a rock? Any old rock will do. Maybe I'm supposed to take that one metallic boulder, this one, from earlier. Actually, let's have fun with this anyways. I'm gonna take it over to that camp of enemies we saw. I like how we're just holding a giant magnet from out of nowhere. Okay, they didn't find it funny. I'll find you guys funny. Oh yeah, that's his arm. You can actually... actually pick up their arms and use those as a weapon too. Well, I'll grab his other Boko club there. I think I'm out of space, inventory space for anything else. And it is fast approaching night. Oh, I do want to find Maybe we can't do anything with that yet. Maybe I just need to throw a bomb in there. Can I... put a marker there. Remind myself to come back later. We're gonna get bombs, by the way. I mean, it's a Zelda game. Why wouldn't we get bombs? But first I'm going to come back up. We're going to warp back to the top of the tower. And we're going to do one more final thing at the top of the tower, and we'll end things off today. Oh. Did you not see me just teleport in? I was busy getting other things. The scope on your seat. Yeah, I somehow accidentally activated that earlier. Oh, I pressed that. Just sticking a pin. How do you know all of this? Okay, so what we want to do is look for the other shrines. I don't believe we can actually zoom in or out here. That first one. Nope, edit pins. Yeah, we're getting rid of that. Didn't mean to pin that. There should be one. There's one there. And where's the... That is not the one we just came from, is it? Although it looks like it is. No, it's not. That's farther out. Actually, that's not even on... I mean, we do want to go there, but not right now. The other one... Oh, there's the other one. Yeah, that's better. Where... What is our problem, Link? I am pressing the wrong button. There we go. Okay, so with that, there's our 3 targets, and we will start hunting those down next time.